When you are truly blessed by God, only then and then alone do you truly know how much He loves you, and do you truly realize how much you are worth to Him. Believe in the power of God. Believe in His Spirit. Do so through prayers and meditation with our Lord God of heaven. In life, we are being torn apart by people who see us as a threat, people who hate us for no reason. But as I've said before, you must learn to forgive. When we choose not to forgive, we infect ourselves with the very negative energy and evil that's within this realm. Today, I decided to take a little nap, just closing my eyes. But while I was doing that, I went in the spiritual with God. And He revealed to me that even though the people that are around that have been trying to break my house down are unable to succeed, that they're sending in someone else, someone that is familiar, someone from my past, someone that I would trust, and someone that I would lend an ear to. I immediately snapped out of my communication with God, and I got up. I picked up my phone. I tell you guys, sometimes when you get a revelation, it can take weeks, months, days, but this was minutes after being told this by God. And sure enough, someone from my past was right there on the phone, sending a time-sensitive message. Now, this individual from my past, I considered family. I always say to you, I do not have friends. If you're close and dear to me, you become my family, plain and simple. However, that being said, if I've walked away from you, then I'm never turning back. Plain and simple. We will never break bread again together. And I saw this time-sensitive message going back to it today, and I looked at it, and it was from someone I once referred to as my brother. And I remember back in the days when we would talk and communicate, he was involved with a girl and I'd say, send me a picture. He got married, I'd say, send me a picture. And he never sent me anything. Okay, no problem. Maybe you forgot about it, maybe you didn't. But today, there he was sending me not just a picture of himself, a picture with the wife and a picture with his child. That's to show you dating, marriage and child, all in one, for which I've not been involved in his life. And it so happens that God did not allow me to forget the message. It was right there to remind me, as if He knew I needed to get the message to her on time. I looked at the picture, it was time sensitive. I looked at the message and I deleted it. You see, people will always try to recruit others that they know are near and dear to your heart, that you will allow in. But you must have discernment about you. That's why I keep saying you must be in constant communication with our Lord God of heaven. Without Him being with us, without him giving us the gift of discernment, we are like wolves, sheep amongst the wolves, I should say. Do not allow yourself to become manipulated or to be taken in by people who you may view as a friend. If you've walked away from someone, there has to be a reason. Do not allow yourself to go back. Never look backwards. Always face forwards and continue to move forward, period. Your life depends on what, or I should say the outcome of your life depends on what you do each and every day. So from my household to yours, I say to remember to put God first in all that you do. Trust in him. Listen to his words. We tend to go in front of God in prayer and we're doing the talking, and that's perfectly fine. But at the end, we ought to learn to listen, because as much as he's listening to us, he's also expecting us to listen to him. And he's not going to be all thundering and trying to grasp your attention. No, God's voice is soft, it's a whisper. And if you've been anointed by God, you know that your name has been changed, and he will call you by your name in the Spirit. Then you will know to stop what it is that you're doing, clear your mind, and start listening to him. God is within us. He is with us. For those of you who are out there and thinking, why does that individual have this, and why is it that I don't have it? You can have it, but do you want to walk the narrow path? Because bumpy are the roads. When it comes to evil, when it comes to negativity, wide is the path. But at the end, you will be crying. I've chosen to go the path of Jesus Christ. I've chosen to serve God. It is my decision. Just think and know that one day, the day is coming where people like me will be ripped off of this world, killed because of our belief in the God that created us in the first place. If you are a child of God, continue to do his will. Continue to preach his words. Use the voice for which he's given to you. And do his work. Do his work, because at the end of our journey here on this earth, the one thing that we all want our Father in heaven to say is, well done, my daughter. Well done, my son. You have proven yourself in the eyes of the Lord our God. I hope that this message meets and greets the ones that need it the most. We'll talk again soon. Bye for now.